Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. NFG, Play to Earn Gaming Guild. We need to talk about this, right? This is a very exciting NFT space. A non-fungible game blurs the physical and virtual realm to reward investors, users, and collectors. I get excited, and then I get really excited, and I am really excited about what this project has got in store for us. There is a lot going on and quite a bit to unpack. So let's get right into it. So, what are the Chibis? Chibis are 8,888 carefully curated non-fungible tokens that have randomly been assigned unique traits and properties. So from an NFT point of view, Chibi uses a unique membership to the NFT ecosystem in the form of an NFT. These NFTs are represented through the digital art and become immutable on the blockchain. So why would you want to hold one, right? So besides having a seat in the limited VIP club, because there's only ever going to be that many, some Chibi holders dependent on trait will be able to reap the ecosystem revenue claimable through the NFT. Now, when it comes to NFT projects and finding the right NFT project, a couple of things you got to look into. First of all, of course, you got to look into the team, the economics. In this case, rather, is only ever going to be 8,888 of them. But beyond that, what does the ecosystem of this particular project look like? Because ultimately that there is the most crucial component. Yes, the artwork can look good. Yes, it can gain initial traction that people want to buy. But what happens afterwards, after the hype? And this is where it gets really interesting with this particular project. So how does the NFG utility work? So this ecosystem is very different to a lot of other NFT projects that I've seen. When we discuss the entire ecosystem, this is a really important point. They've got 3 different categories of Chibi. So there are 3 different categories. So in your research, make sure that you understand this component, because this is a very important component. When you look at it, right, you got attribute 1 Chibi. Then you can see that there is attribute 2 Chibi. You can see that there are 2 Chibis in the image. Then you've got attribute 3 Chibi. Now these are different categories. So in your research, as you're learning about this ecosystem, make sure that you understand this particular component, because this is a very important component, right? Because it doesn't mean that you have 3 Chibi that you get 40% revenue share per month. No. There are 3 different categories of Chibi. And those 3 different categories are very important for you to understand, because you can see that category 1 has 10% floor buyback. Category 2 has 5% royalty share, as you can see in the ecosystem image. And category 3 has 40% revenue share per month. So make sure, as you're doing your research, as you're learning more and more about this, that you get this part correct, because it can be, misunderstood very easily, and it is a very important aspect for you to really wrap your head around this ecosystem. But once you do that, everything makes sense. What is really fascinating about this particular project is that metaverse and NFT marketplaces are continuing to evolve. They're continuing to grow and expand and become bigger and bigger. And so different teams will tackle this in different ways. And I think that the way that this team has gone about it, especially with that particular ecosystem that has been created, to me that looks really interesting from a holder point of view. And for me, I like to think of NFTs, you find the right NFTs and you hold them for dear life. So the last quarter of 2021 will see the development of the community website, the introduction of the collection, the deployment of 1,000 scholars, the establishment of automated payment systems, and the first professional esports tournament, which we will talk about. Then by 2022, holders of the NFT collection will see more exciting things unraveling with the community, which will include revelation of Roadmap 2.0,
being listed on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, monthly payouts to all holders, the expansion of the play to earn arsenal, and the powerful partnerships with major game developers. So it is an exciting time to learn about it now in December 2021 instead of hearing about it in 2022. Now, as always, right, when you are researching into a project, you need to follow alarm bell on everything. Because you got to stay up to date with what is going on, what is happening, and why. And I'll show you why in a second. Now, there is a fantastic FAQ page. It goes into quite a bit of detail, from what is an NFT, how much does one cost. So the floor price of minting is at the moment 0.08 Ethereum plus the Ethereum gas fee. How does the team plan on doing after the launch? And all of this information is in here in bite-sized ways that you can read about it, understand it, and overall get a much better picture about what is going on. Where can you buy it? Of course, it's available on the website, and it can also be seen on OpenSea, which I'll show you at the moment. But directly on the website by connecting your wallet is exactly how you can go about it. It's the simplest way. Just add your MetaMask mobile wallet version, and you can do it. Now, how do you know the rarity? The rarity chart will be posted 48 hours after the NFT launch. Typically, the rarity will be defined by a certain attribute, trait, and their unique combination. And that will make some more rare than others, which that in itself is always very fascinating in the NFT space. So how does the passive income work? How does that work, right? So from minting your NFT, NFG will purchase game assets to grant scholarships to players to play to earn games. As a holder of a specific rarity Chibi NFT, you will receive a portion of the monthly revenue from the in-game token granted by the scholars. And the revenue will be distributed to all Chibi's NFT holders. I mean, that there is phenomenal. That is absolutely fantastic. Where do you get it? Like when is it available from? Well, they are available now. You can actually get them. And then, how can you see the unrevealed traits? It will be made available, right? So all those information will come out. There is a 25,000 strong community already inside the Discord group. So that there is growing, and it's growing at a very, very rapid pace. And on OpenSea, you'll be able to find them as well. So people will trade them on OpenSea as they come out and become available as well. So that is also going to be a marketplace where you're going to be able to find them. Now, from a social media point of view, why is it important to keep an eye out on the socials and what's happening? Well, there's a lot going on here, right? I mean, there is a strategic partnership with Heroes and Empires. A strategic partnership with Heroes and Empires. That is massive. And for a project that is so early, this is really cool. Really, really, really cool. So from a roadmap point of view, right, you got the NFT collection. You got the tier 1, the tier 2, and the tier 3. You got 1,000 scholars deployed. After the minting of Chibis, the deployment of additional scholarships will be granted on the guild's members to achieve the targeted number. Besides, NFT already sealed a partnership with Elpis Battle, which means scholarships will be given out not only from Axie Infinity, but Elpis Battles as well. You got automated payment systems, which will be deployed. Initial token development. First professional esports tournament will come out in Q1 2022. As of the first quarter, the target number of scholarships to be deployed is 1,500. And if contracts from the play to earn games will materialize by this time, the guild will be able to offer way more than what has been listed. So the roadmap is looking really, really, really exciting from that point of view. Then Q2 2022, there will be reinvesting recurring monthly revenues from the Chibis and Scholars, growing the play to earn arsenal on NFG, and partnerships with major game developers to come out. That is really cool. Really, 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 really cool, right? You got all the major founders, right? The CEO, CFO, and CTO are available on here. If you click, for example, you can find their
their names, what they do, what they're up to, how they go about things. All of that is there. So it's really, really transparent, which I really like. You know, you got partners like Elpis Game, BetU, KYC, Interfi, Ecta, and Leeline as well are all part of it. But for you today, the most important thing right now, since you've come across this, is a couple of things. First of all, jump on the website, nfg.gg. Read top to bottom, everything and anything that you can possibly find. Join Discord and join the Twitter. Have to. Non-negotiable. If you're interested in this, you got to stay up to date with what is going on and what is happening. And then you can actually go about minting yours. And you can choose, right? So you can do here. You can choose how much you want, if you want 1, if you want 2, or if you want 3. Now, of course, you got to connect your wallet. I'm getting error signs left, right, and center. But you do have to connect your wallet, right? So you go here, click connect, choose your wallet, connect it up, and then away you go. But how exciting, right? How exciting is this? To find an NFT project that has real utility, has strong partnerships that are going to be coming up. And I don't know about you, but this is pretty exciting. This is pretty exciting. And there will be many more updates that the team is going to bring. And I think, you know, as we move forward into 2022, I think the future is bright for this. But if you did learn something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you. And I look forward to see you on the next one.